really cool for players like Alt Bales and then his opponent Dissonance that they have the opportunity to play these guys and say, well, hey, I beat Alt Bales. Alt Bales could say, hey, I beat Sasquatch at this national final and really give himself a name. But down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map Cloud Kingdom, we have the player up 1-0, and I'll explain that in a minute. It is Alt Bales. Up here in the top right-hand corner of the map, it is the pink Zerg player, or the purple Zerg. That's pink. Yeah, pink Zerg player.
Yes, that's pink.
It is Dissonance. We
are spectators, so we can't talk to them.
Oh, why didn't I put it on as referee? Oh, no.
Yeah, so just to...
Yeah,
you go ahead.
Okay, we are up 1-0. Like right now, the score of this matchup is 1-0 for Bales. The way that that works out is because, think MLG Summer Arena, right, where there was the upper bracket and the lower bracket. Rather than having extended series, SPGL as administrators thought that the person who went through the upper bracket without dropping a set deserved to have some kind of advantage in the final. So most people don't like extended series, so we've came up with a new system, and MLG used this as well, as I said, in Summer Arena, where the person who came from the upper bracket leads the series 1-0. So Bales only has to win 2 games to win the best of 5, and Dissonance has to win 3. This works out better for Dissonance because Dissonance lost 2-0 to Bales in their previous match. So really, we're giving Dissonance 1 game benefit of the doubt, so to speak.
But we're also giving Bales a slight advantage because he went through the winners bracket, winning everything. He shouldn't be punished saying, "Oh, it's a best of 5 now," but he already beat Dissonance and he hasn't lost yet.
Yeah, so that's kind of our best of 2 worlds, recognizing that Dissonance had to play a lot more games than Bales did, but also want to give Bales some credit. So we did see the 15 pool, be thrown out by Dissonance, and the Forge Fast Expand is going to be going out by Bales.
And notice again, Bales has this Forge isn't even in really the right position. The pylon's really exposed. This is a very odd wall from Bales. From Team Alt.
Yeah, apparently Bales has changed teams. He is now a member of Alt. Thank you to the chat who informed us of that. And check out Alt's team page on Liquipedia. You'll see Bales listed there on the roster.
They have a Liquipedia. And actually, hold on. I had this open, and now I don't anymore. There we go. Okay. Because Bales has a Twitter account. And I'm going to... There you go. So... I saw a minute ago okay, there you go. That's fine. Okay. Because they have tabs, yes. Bales, his Twitter is @Bales44, so make sure you follow him if you're watching this from the Midwest because, well, he has a very good chance of winning the Midwest region right now.
And he is going to be representing us in the grand finals and the national finals for the SPGL along with Dissonance. So both these players are simply just fighting out for seeding, and it matters. Because neither of these players want to be seeded worse than they have to be in that national title.
Because imagine the difference, like, if, let's say you're Dissonance, and you can pull in a kind of an upset after losing to Bales earlier 2-0, the difference between that is, you may think, oh, well, it doesn't matter, I don't win any money for winning this series. No, you don't. But it could be the difference between you playing, say, a low-ranked master who kind of got streaky and won through, and playing Sasquatch. I think you'd rather play a low-ranked Masters than Sasquatch.
Yeah, I would certainly want to play.
Or probably Boyo. Some of the bigger names of the semi-pro American players and Canadian players.
Right, it wouldn't be fun to play Sasquatch round 1. He destroyed his bracket today and took home that championship and certainly qualified himself for the national title as well.
Remember, he hasn't finished yet. He's just in the grand finals. They're
still starting their grand finals. Okay.
They still haven't done that, but I'm just saying that it's likely that he'll win.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
He qualified for the arena. He's a pretty good guy.
And then he took a game off of the guy that he played, the first guy he played in the arena. Was it Alicia?
Yeah, he lost to Alicia 1-2.
Yeah, and even like people were saying on Twitter, it's like he had the first game and then he lost, like he threw it away from super mistake, but he was actually significantly farther ahead. He could have one thing changed and he beats Alicia 2-0.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
And you know,
What
that's
do
a
we?
career-making win.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We see here out of Dissonance going ahead and just droning up for days, getting 2 Evo chambers inside of his main there, next to his spawning pool, and just droning up, trying to get these 3 bases saturated. And what do we see here out of the Protoss player Bales?
Well, he's up to 4 gases, and we haven't actually seen his tech choice yet. It looks like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's up to 5 gates now. Is he going to make more? Yes, 6 gates. So 6 gates, that's not an all-in. 7 and 8 is when you start approaching the all-in levels. But 6 gate, I can see him doing a 6 gate pressure build, and 6 gate pressure into expand.
Yeah. Try to just go ahead and grab that 3rd safely. We do have some lings coming out here from Dissonance. We go ahead and grab that tower there, and just kind of try to have some map control with his lings. But the 6 gates are going to be very aggressive. And make sure, I hope you make sure to put pressure onto the Zerg player so that the Zerg can't just continue to drone like this for as long as he wants. 5 drones right now popping for Dissonance. 10 lings on the way as well as +1/+1 and that Zergling speed.
Yep, and the 6 gates have all finished now. The proxy pylon is going down here just on the top side of the 4th base of Bale, or of Dissonance, and it looks like Dissonance is expecting this. He's doing some checking. He's gonna find it.
But yeah, he's gonna go over here, and will he be able to pick it off? There's a lot of sentries over here that are actually out in the open, but no, gonna go ahead and focus fire the pylon down and gonna lose those lanes.
I
and
don't
not
like
even
that.
take
He
any
should
hull
have at
damage.
least tried to get surrounded on those sentries and try to force some energy, because with 30 more links coming, the fact that he has almost full energy would be enough. Oh, 7 Balins coming in. But
He does have a lot of force fields available.
Oh, not the best force fields. Those links getting surrounded on the back, and that's 4 force fields being used.
Yeah, we have a warping of some zealots over here at the forward pylon. Bailey's trapped in against the force fields. Nice force fields. Oh, they got through!
There's 3 sentries left.
3 sentries left, and one Baneling is left, and it looks like this attack will continue to push on here from Bales. Bales, reminder, up 1-0 in the series. If he wins this, he takes a 2-0 lead. The Baneling is not going to get a good, clean hit.
And hits a Zealot, which doesn't even kill, and this 3rd is going to go down. And the Queen is going down, and just GG.
Yeah, wow, quick game there from Bales. Bales saying, you know, I know that I can put this pressure on you, and I know I can do this aggression, and he just went and did it. Very, almost an outclassed maneuver there. Just built some units and went and attacked him.
I mean, honestly, I almost think it's a case of Bales is pretty much saying to his opponent, I can beat you early game, I can beat you mid game, I can beat you late game. Yeah. So I'll do an early game thing, and you know what? Even if I don't kill you with this 6 gate pressure, I'll just macro behind to take my 3rd and beat you late game.
Right,
I mean,
absolutely.
This whole tournament, Bales has pretty much been making the statement, I am the best player in this region that is not, you know, like a top-level pro.
Right, and
I'm the best player in
that's
this
what the point
region,
of this is, right?
And I deserve a chance at this money. I deserve a chance at a bigger team, because, you know, Alt's no slouch team. Alt is a team that they run a lot of good events. The Alt StarCraft Open is getting pretty big, and we're actually it looks like we're not even gonna have time. Well, let's do a quick commercial before the next game.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Go ahead and run that commercial.
All right, so we'll just make a quick 30-second commercial here. I have to first set this up. Alright, so we'll be back in just 30 seconds for Game 2 here, and it will be on dual site. Alright, we are back now into game number 2 here.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Or game number 3, I guess?
Yeah, technically game 3, second match that we've played, but the lead of the match is 2-0 in favor of Bales, and this is the elimination match for Bales right now, or for Dissonance, I should say. Bales, 1 match away from securing the championship here and securing the #1 spot that will represent the Midwest region and the SPGL Nationals.
Yes, and I actually loved in the chat beforehand, Duster, a former teammate of Bales, came in the chat and was like, hey, practice? It's like, no, Duster, this is a tournament, go away.
No, Duster. Why don't you go ahead and introduce our players for us, Melteeth?
Alright, so spawning up here in the top, in the left position, I'm going to call this the side of the Shire. It is our Red Protoss from Team Alt. It is Bales. And then spawning up here in the right position from the side that is Mordor. It's Mordor, right? That's the volcanic side.
Yeah.
It is our Green Zerg, Dissonance.
Are you really asking me if it's Mordor, Metal Teeth? What kind of nerd are you, man?
I've never read the Lord of the Rings books.
Have you seen the movies?
I didn't like them.
Okay, everybody, Metal Teeth has just been fired from Semi-Pro Gaming League for not being nerdy enough for us, okay? I'm disappointed in you. We can't be friends anymore. Oh, it's so good.
Wow.
Are you going to see The Hobbit in December?
Possibly. And we see the players actually chatting here about. I love Bale's happy little happy face. We've already qualified for the national final, so let's have some good games.
Yeah, see, that's a good attitude. Like to see that.
Because I know a couple of regions are actually having a bit of a problem with once they make it to the national finals, the players are leaving because they don't really think it matters.
Huh. That's interesting because the national finals is where they make the monies.
Well, what I'm saying is they make the grand finals of their region.
Then they're leaving.
And then they leave because they don't really care if they win.
Oh, well, it's nice to have two players over here in the Midwest who are representing everything well and just saying, hey, this is the spirit of the games.
Yes, and hopefully, in the future, once this league gets bigger, we'll be able to give a small prize for winning the regionals to give you more of a reason to stay and play the grand finals and give some good games to our 17 viewers right now. We've had 17 viewers consistently throughout the day, surprisingly.
Yeah, it hasn't really dipped. We went up to 19 for a little bit, but it hasn't dipped otherwise. And we see Bales going ahead and throwing down that forge down there. And I forgot how loud the waterfall is on this map.
I'm just letting everyone experience it right now. The waterfall.
It's so peaceful.
Yeah, it's a really good looking waterfall too. It's got nice splits in the water. Has this nice
it's pretty well done.
Sound.
Yeah, I like it.
All right, enough of that. So let's go back to killing each other.
Yeah, back to the war between the Protoss and the Zerg. Natural expansion has been taken by Dissonance. Went with that 15 hatch, 15 extractor, or 15 hatch, 15 base there. What is that called? That's called a hatch. A 15 pull, 15 hatch there. Queen is out, and a little chit chat about some MLG Raleigh. It's nice to see these guys are having a good time after playing so many games together.
Yeah,
pretty
remember,
fun.
This is the map that we saw Dissonance try that heavy 2-base Roach all in, and it failed.
Yeah, and with some brilliant hold there by IMP
And honestly, it looks like he might be doing that again because Dissonance hasn't taken his third yet. Although, actually, I say that, then he sends a drone to take his third.
Yeah, of course, right? Goes ahead and grabs that, and it looks like Dissonance is going to try to play standard on this map here. And Bales is keeping this pesky little probe heading up here, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and try to just scout out and see what's going on.
Well, he definitely needs to know about this third to determine, do I put cans up or do I go towards the mid-game? And he now go towards the mid-game.
Yep.
As we see the Cybercore finishing and instantly starting that warp gate research.
Very nicely done there. And this chat is so cute. It'd be so funny if Dissonance and IMP Bales met in the finals of MLG Raleigh.
That would be an impressive run considering the fact that, there's a ton of big-name Koreans, including the one who's currently winning everything, Tasia.
Yeah, Tasia's pretty good right now. Pretty insane, but we can still hope that the two guys that win it recasted.
Bales lost his probe and he's like, "Aw."
That's sad. But yeah, the good spiritedness of this competition is really nice, and I'm sure though, when $1,000 is on the line, these guys will become ruthless competitors again.
Yeah, but I think they kind of realize the point of this is just to kind of have fun, because as Day9 always says when he does his Fun Day Mondays, we play games to have fun.
Yep, absolutely, and that's really nice. 2 gases are being added now by Dissonance, and going to go ahead and throw those guys into there immediately. No, going to hold off.
Oh, there he goes. Okay.
There, sweet. Good. Nice to see that he doesn't forget. That would have been treacherous.
But we do have a Twilight Council going down here from Bales. It looks like this is probably going to be a Blink/Getting Quick +2. Because we're now seeing the double gas at the natural. Kind of a late double gas at the natural, I feel. But the fact that Bales is not really going any sort of tech path except this Twilight Council kind of tells me that he is going for a delayed Blink attack.
Going to go for a little heavy on the Stalkers in a little bit here. We have some Stalkers over here at the third that did go up and try to just poke around for a little bit, and one will get picked off by those Slowlings. and
And
another
yep,
stalker
exactly
goes
what I
for
say.
another.
There goes the blink going up, and they're very fast +2. So, yeah, Bales is going for a blink +2 attack. It looks like, depending on the control of his stalkers to deal with Zergling, pretty much Zergling surrounds and damage. Because holy gateways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So going up to 6 gates now from Bales.
And we do have two
never
stalkers.
7
We have
gateways. Sorry.
Well, that's a lot of... No, it's fine. We do have a lot of gateways coming out, and 2 stalkers were chased out of the middle, almost getting surrounded there by some lings, and that actually would have hurt Bales a little bit more than you might think with the stalkers getting caught out of position. But got them out of there. Not even a big deal. And Bale's going to go up and throw down a proxy pylon.
Yeah, so definitely setting up for this fast aggression. +2 is about a third of the way finished. Blink is about 2/3 of the way finished. He's really going to wait until Blink finishes to do this attack, I think. He almost has to.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is this creep spread able to scout this pylon?
Yes, he does.
It is. Yeah, and it'll be curious to see if the Zerg player springs into action now. Has plenty of time to start making units. 3 roads and 8 lings on the way. He can't lose these stalkers. It would be pretty bad for him, actually. A good warping of stalkers here occurring, and this pylon will fall down.
Oop, can't get the zealots out, but more stalkers, and
yeah.
Nice
Blink
blink
is
micro.
done.
Yep, that's going to be the key, is this blink micro from Bales. Like I said, he's going to depend on his control to win this attack, and it's working so far.
Yeah, absolutely. More stalkers are morphing in here. Another pylon had to be canceled. Another pylon, however, morphing down just a little bit more.
+2 is about 20 seconds away from finishing. Once this +2 finishes, it'll be so hard for Dissonance to deal with this attack.
Especially since +1 for the Zerg isn't even 25% of the way done yet here. Another pylon did get taken out,
That
so
was not
Dissonance
canceled,
keeping the pylon.
but
yeah, the pylons are being forced back there by Dissonance. Pretty good job.
he's holding on right now, but +2 has just finished, and +2 blink stalkers are so incredibly cost efficient.
Yeah, especially against the 0/0 of these roaches. Lings are flooding out now.
Look at this blink micro. The moment stalkers are losing their shield, he blinks them back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there's stalkers with 9 health on them, and they're just lasting forever. The cost efficiency of these units. 2 roaches, 4 lings on the way. 4 stalkers, however, being morphed in at a time.
These are way too late in terms of spine crawlers, and Bales is controlling so beautifully. And
oh yeah,
roaches
absolutely.
just can't kill anything.
Oh, there was a stalker with 6 life left that was morphed back, and beautiful drones are having to be pulled, but I think it's just far too late. IMP Bales looks like he's going to take a crisp 3-0 victory. Oh, Alt Bales, I'm sorry. Yeah, Alt Bales is going to take a crisp 3-0 victory in this grand final of the SPGL Midwestern region. GG
and,
Grass.
And Bales.
Wow.
Impressive control. Impressive.
And he destroyed the turret.
Everything.
Impressive everything.